Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. It's your girl Blessing, and in this tutorial you'll be learning how to make a single and a double wealth pocket. Okay, so as Sandra Sandy 51, if I'm right, requested for this video. Let's go right in. Okay guys, so in this tutorial, this is the fabric we'll be using. It's a satin fabric just for illustration. Okay, I cut it out as though it's a short pant, and at the back over there we'll be placing the pocket. Okay, so to sew this pocket, this is the brown fabric I'll be using to sew the pocket, and it's about 8 inches in length and 6 inches in width. Okay, but I later added about 6 inches extra. So if you want to make this pocket, please make the length to be as long as, let's say, 15 inches, so that by the time you are done sewing, it will be equal to what you want. Okay, so to do this, I came down by 1 inch from the waistline. We'll take the upper part as the waistline of the trouser. Okay, and from there I came down by 1 inch. Okay, so I'll use my ruler to join the points together. All right, so to do this, guys, this pocket is applicable to both a jacket, a blazer, a monkey jacket, even a bomber jacket. Okay, so this is how you join the lines together. All right, so the next thing we are going to do now is to come in by, let's say, half an inch from the both end. Okay, so you mark half or 1 inch. Okay, you mark 1 inch from the both end. Don't forget, guys, this is just for illustration. You can make your pocket as wide as you want. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is to sew from that point to the other point and to the other point. You can see where I have just touched. We are going to sew from that point, not from the beginning. Okay, just from the center part, like so. You can see what I'm doing, guys. So join the four corners together by sewing it. Okay, so you can see what we have after sewing. I sew the four corner, leaving the 1 inch behind, the 1 inch we marked behind. So we are going to cut the center part of this. We are going to cut it open on a straight line, and when you get to about half an inch to the end, you make a curve to the corner of the sewing, like so. Okay, you make a cut, you come to the other side, you cut as well. When you're about half inch to the end, you make your cut to the both corners, not straight down. Okay, you can see what I have just cut out. Okay, you can see what I have just cut out. So the next thing we want to do now is to put everything to the wrong side. Okay, you put everything to the wrong side. Don't forget, guys, when sewing, you make sure your both fabric are facing the right side. Okay, as in the right side are facing each other. So after ironing, this is what we have. Okay, we pull everything to the wrong side. So on the wrong side of the, let's say, the pants, is where we are going to do the sewing now. So you pick the lower part of this pocket and fold it upward like so to meet up to the upper line of the opening. Okay, you fold it upward. You see what we have already? You can see this pocket is as simple as yours, as what you are seeing. Okay, you can see that after folding, the pocket is now looking shorter. So I later added another fabric to it. That's why I said if you want to sew, make sure what you are going to use as the pocket is as long as 15 inches. Okay, this is what we have at the front part of the pocket. You can see how beautiful it's looking already. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to turn the pant to the right side facing you, and we'll sew down that edge like so. Okay, you're going to hold it down together with what you have folded. So we'll do this to the right, to the both side of the pocket. Okay, before you sew down, you ensure the pant is facing you on the right side, then you sew down that end like so. Okay, so after sewing, you can see how beautiful the pant is looking already. So I'm going to go ahead to add more fabric to it. You can see I've added more fabric to it so that we can have a longer pocket. Okay, so the next thing you want to do now is to create the inner of the pocket. Okay, you can see what I have just done. So you fold it up like so to meet up with the waistline. Note guys, if it's a jacket, you know it's not going to have a waist, they are going to join it, so you know. So you can always join only the material or the fabric for the pocket alone. You can always join only those ones together. You can see what I just picked. You just sew only the pocket part together at that upper part. But if you're going to sew it for a pant, you can decide to sew it to the waist as well. And you can decide to sew only the pocket or at the upper part alone. So the next thing you're going to do now is to join the sides together after folding up. We'll join the both sides together. Okay, come to the other side and also sew it down on the same line, to pass through the same line we have just sewn. Okay, so this is it guys. This is a single welt pocket. Is ready. So you can decide to sew your waistline together with the pocket, or you can decide to sew it alone like so. Okay, you can decide to sew it that way, leaving out the main fabric that you have joined the pockets to. Okay, this is totally optional. So we'll go right into doing this double welt pocket. And to do that, guys, you repeat the same process up to this point. So the only difference is that you leave more fabric at the upper part, about 1 to 1.5 inches to the upper part of the pocket. Okay, when we get to that point, you understand why we are leaving extra fabric at the upper part of the pocket. Okay, so after you repeat the same process to this point, at the side of the pocket opening like so, you mark the center of that side. Okay, you divide the side into two equal parts or two equal halves. Okay, when you get the full measurement of the sides, you fold your tape into two to get the half of that side. So you go to the lower part of the pocket and fold it up like so. And this, when folding, you stop at the middle of the pocket opening. Okay, stop at the middle of the pocket opening. Okay, then you come to the upper part and also fold to meet the center part of the pocket opening. You can see the reason why we left extra fabric at the upper part, just so we can have more fabric to meet up with the waist line. You can see how beautiful it's looking already. Our pocket is almost ready. So you go ahead and fold the upper part like so, then you pin down. Don't forget, when pinning down, don't pin down with the main fabric. You're only pinning down the fabric for the pocket alone, because you're not sewing down with the main fabric. You're always sewing the material for the pocket alone. So you pin down. You can see what we have. I'm only pinning down with the main fabric just to show you what the other side look like. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is to sew the sides. And to sew the side, you turn the fabric with the right side facing you, then you sew down the edge like so. Okay, this you are going to do to the both side of the pocket. Okay, you ensure you hold it down perfectly so that what you have folded does not shift from the center part of the pocket. Okay, so after sewing, this is what we are going to have, guys. Okay, I decided to use contrasting colors so I can see the beauty of what we are doing. So this is the back now. The next thing we are going to do is to fold up the lower part of the pocket. Okay, so for the upper part, I told you it's totally optional. You can see how I folded it up. It's totally optional. You can stop somewhere very close to the upper part of the pocket and sew down, and if you like you can join to your waistline if it's for a trouser or a skirt. But if it's for jacket like so, you can just stop at the upper part of the pocket and sew it down. So go ahead and sew the sides together like so after turning up the pocket. So guys, I hope you've learned something interesting in this tutorial. So you just go ahead to weave the both side of the pocket, and voila, we have our double welt pocket and our single welt pocket. Thank you so much guys for watching to this extent. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And if you are new to this channel, please turn on the notification bell so that each time I post a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.